Best idea King ever had. There's no way anyone else in Stillwater would have been able to control the girls the way I did. It brought in the money, it brought in the clients, and ruined it all. King never had... the control he thought he did over the Vice Kings. It was all me and Warren keeping things running. Well, mostly me. Warren's ego got just as big as Benjamin's in the end. He thought the two of us would rule the city. Guess he didn't know me like he thought he did.
It's amazing looking back on how I used to be. Constantly baked out of my mind, always looking for the next party. You'd think after I got my own dating show I would have been even more of a train wreck, but doing TV is hard work. Who has time to go smoke up when they have to be on set at 6 a.m.?
When the Vice King stopped being about protecting Sunnyville, I knew it was time to get out of the game. I was hoping that Benjamin could keep the city locked down, but years passed, and it ended up being the same old shit. Only this time, the victims were the people in Saints Row. I thought the Vice Kings was a cautionary tale that I learned something from. That if I built a new street gang, I could control it, not make the same mistakes King did. I was so fucking naive. I knew early on what it was I let... loose on Stillwater. The Playa was reckless and uncaring. Left a wake of bodies pointing right back at us. Think more of the city was destroyed than saved in the end. Sure, I couldn't risk letting a sociopath run things. So I did what I had to do. Never thought the bastard would survive the explosion. I don't regret much. You make your choices, you live with them. But if I could take anything back, it would be the way things end. It was all fun and games for her. She wanted to be just like Benjamin. I shouldn't have let her get in so deep.
Warren... Tony, Alderman Hughes, I had them all wrapped around my finger. They would have died for me. Come to think of it, I guess they did.
Ever since that night, plane, things haven't been the same. I used to be fun and carefree. I used to smile and laugh. Now I just want everyone to pay for what the syndicate did. Johnny didn't deserve to die like that. He was the toughest person I knew. And it's my fault. I should have gone back for him. The boss kept the crew together when we landed in Steelport. First we took out that asshole Philippe, and then Kilbane for what he did to Johnny's funeral. Stag was just icing on the cake, really. I thought I'd be happy with revenge, but it was never the same. Even when the boss won the election and we moved to the White House, I couldn't stop thinking about what Johnny would say about it all.
I built, I watched, and then I acted. That's how I brought the Vice Kings up to be one of the strongest crews in Stillwater. Only problem was my lieutenants didn't have the same patience. That bitch Tanya drove a wedge between Tony and Warren. Then she convinced Warren to try and take me out, only to stab him in the back and take it all for herself. I may have lost the Vice Kings, but killing her almost made it worth the trouble. Good thing the player was there to help. After the fall of the Vice Kings, I figured it was time to get out of the game.
Is anyone counting these kills?
Experience to go to waste. Figured a book would allow me to work out my demons and show the world what the game took from me. Didn't know it'd take off so well. Shit. If I had known back then what I do now, probably would have gone legit sooner. I always knew the Saints were ambitious, but I never thought I'd see them end up in the White House. And when the player called me saying how they couldn't do it without me, how could I say no? Thought maybe I was in line for vice president, but I guess Keith beat me to it. Still, being the president's chief of staff certainly had its perks. Not bad for a kid from Sunnyvale Gardens.
The boss was a lot more hardcore back in the day. He managed to pull the Saints back from the grave. Didn't take any shit from anyone, especially the Brotherhood, the Ronin, or the Sons of Sama. Hell, anyone that got in the way lost everything they had. Not just their life, still. Shandi and I had a relationship. I came up with all the ideas. She got all the credit. Never seemed fair. Guess it worked out in the end, though. With me being an international celebrity and all. Okay, maybe it didn't all work out the way I planned. You know, Shandi got a TV show and every guy in the world wanted her. I was doing commercials and barely getting my music off the ground. But still, now I'm the deputy chief of staff of the...
Hey, player. Seems Tanya's found her way into the simulation and is building up her empire.
How's she doing that?
She's corrupting people with some sort of virus that's turning them all into her sex trade workers. Matt's figured out a way to stop it, and once that's done, we need to end Tanya for good.
I'm in.
Tanya's been bringing Vice Kings into the simulation and building up her empire. But now... Matt's been able to trace the infected citizens. I'll take you to the first one.
Working for Tanya, I'm guessing they're gonna put up a fight.
No doubt. I'm not sure what exactly the virus has done to them, but I'd be careful. Always being interrupted. They're coming for us. Down there. Looks like they're not alone.
You sure this absorption thing is gonna work?
Only one way to find out. Though I'd soften them up before you tried it.
All right, drop me off. Sorry to break up the party. Easy.
Matt said since you're not actually a simulation program, you should be immune to the virus.
I don't like the sound of that should. Whoa, head rush.
Did it work? How do you feel?
Fine, but something happened to my clothes.
Sorry, forgot to mention that. It's just a temporary change. Permanent. Though the absorption seems to have worked perfectly. No sign of the virus left in that person.
Good. Let's get to the next one then. The next infected person's on the move.
We can't let the virus spread. Stop the car however you have to.
Damn it, get your ass back here! Come out of there. She made them a furry?
Tanya's always had her own tastes.
Or pictured that as her thing.
The last one's by the church.
We sure... She hasn't infected more people?
We're sure. If she had, things would be a lot worse off in here.
You really think she could do that much damage, King?
I made the mistake of underestimating her once before, and it cost me my crew and almost my life. Now, if she's back to finish the job, then I say she's probably even more dangerous. All right, this is the spot.
Gim? Doesn't anyone learn?
Do your thing, then we can go after Tanya.
What, to the Gimp? Well, at least I'm not wearing a ball gag.
I'll meet you at the club. Then we can keep her from doing this to anyone else in the simulation.
So what's the plan when we get there?
We find Tanya and I put a bullet in her.
That should do it. The last time she disappeared right in front of us.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to block any attempt she makes at slipping through the code.
See? She's not getting away from me this time. I'll park this thing and meet you inside.
Looks like she spiced this place up a bit. Good stage, good lights. Ben, there's something I need to do. Meet me by the backstage door.
What's up? Did you find Tanya?
No, I'm signing up for amateur night.
We don't have time for this.
Ben, there's no time but this. Showtime!
Hey, boss!
Not now, King. I'm in the zone. That's right. Let me hear your adulation. Didn't see Tanya in the crowd. Her loss.
That's because while you were in the zone, she took one look at you and ran for the roof.
Damn.
You got nowhere to run, Tanya!
That's where you're wrong, sweetie.
Go after her. I'll be right behind you.
Matt, you there?
God, I wish I wasn't, but yeah, I'm here.
That was great, right? I mean, I know I was, but I want to hear from you too.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out whether or not there was some sort of residual effect from absorbing those viruses that caused that sudden burst of... I don't know what to call it.
It's called raw talent, Matt. And that wasn't the virus. That was something I was born to be.
Whatever it is, please don't ever make me watch that again.
Can we focus on killing Tanya before she gets away already?
You think you can stop me? When I'm through, this whole city will be mine.
Not gonna happen, Tanya. I'm fulfilling 2 dreams tonight. Unleashing the grace within me, and watching you die.
Is that what you call that convulsion on stage?
Don't you dare insult my talent! Yep, I did that.
Player, drive her towards the park if you can, but keep her alive. I want to deal with her myself.
I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna find that coward king and make him suffer.
Hey, you're the one who keeps running!
Well, he's the one who ain't here. He just sent you to do his dirty work.
Believe me, this whole thing was my pleasure.
You fucking asshole! What are you doing?
Goodbye, Tanya.
Ah!
King, she's in the park.
Almost there.
Oh shit, I think I killed her. Whoa!
Killed me? I don't think so, sweetie.
No, Tanya. You never should have fucked with me and my crew.
Please, you don't have the balls.
You never could die with dignity.
Knock those bastards down for me!
Matt, she dead this time?
Yep, there's no sign of her or her virus anywhere left in the simulation.
Good. One less thing to worry about.
I've got you all.
You